Wow. That's good.
It's uneven. It's inconsistent. But it was one of the better meals we've had there.
Oh, that's pretty good, I thought. I mean, you know, it's like most restaurants. You have to know what to order.
Well, I'm not getting the wonton soup anymore. I'm not making that mistake again.
No. Yeah, it's really watery, isn't it?
It's tepid and flavorless.
No. You're right. You're right. And the broccoli and beef, that sauce, it's just, well, it's like, well, I mean, for one thing, it's really bright orange. But that, well, that gelatinous consistency, you know, it's like...
disturbing.
I'm not figuring that far. But I see what you're saying. The fortune cookies are great, though.
They have that lemony bite to them.
Yeah, that's good.
No, it is good.
So, what time is it?
6:30.
6:30. So, well, where do you want to go today? Have you any thought?
Actually, Lacey called.
Oh.
She's having people over for cocktails. It's going to be small, I think.
Right. You know, she has such a smart apartment.
What do you mean?
Why, it's decorated so simply and tastefully. Well, there's a real grace about it. You know? I mean, well, like I said, so many apartments that are, I mean, all our friends are starting to make a little money now, and, well, you look at their apartments and their furniture and everything, and it looks like it's bought. But Lacey's apartment, it has a real playful, improvisational, but like studied, thoughtful quality to it. It adds two energies, you know? It's just like...
Oh, right. Well, I think that our apartment has a grace.
Oh, sure. Sure, I mean, you know, it has a vague grace. Like an afterthought. Well, I mean, you know, well, we still haven't, I mean, we're trying to figure out everything we want to do, you know, with space.
Well, to be honest, I think Lacey's really high-strung. You know, everything in her apartment is so specific. I mean, I think it reveals her aggression.
Right. I see what you're saying.
So I'm guessing maybe we'll go there, but probably we won't.
Okay.
How about a movie?
I can see a movie. What are you in the mood to see?
Well, I think that Bridge Underwater looks good. You know, going with the flood.
Right, yeah. That came out today. I've read a few of the reviews.
Mm-hmm.
I keep hearing really great things about The Red Onion.
Oh, right. The farming movie?
Yeah. I hear pretty great things about it.
It's based on that book that I read.
Oh.
Which, it was a really pretentious book, if you ask me. I mean, very boring and grossly sentimental. Well, unless you're interested in northeastern farming communities of the 1800s and farmers with heart murmurs.
Oh, I just remembered. My friend Tyler's in town. Tyler from
Tyler?
from school, the novelist. He's in Los Angeles now. He's here for some research for a screenplay or something, and he wanted to have drinks. He left a message earlier, and it totally slipped my mind. I saved it on the machine.
Oh, you saved it?
It says no messages.
I'm sorry, I thought you heard him already.
Well, maybe you'll call me later.
So, what's Tyler up to these days?
Well, if not for anything tonight, my friend Bob, you remember her, right? And her friend Ellen, her friend, invited me to drinks at the wharf. Tyler's gonna come.
Well, actually, Michelle and Gregory, you know, they've got that documentary thing going. Ugh, they are real documentary freaks. Well, they got some documentary about some circus fire, and, well, they invited me over.
Well, we could always, we could join up later on and, you know, read in bed or something. That used to be fun.
You always like doing that. You know, to be honest, I find that incredibly boring and stupid. I mean, that was one of those, okay, I've only been dating this guy a few months, so I'll go along with it because he likes it type things. But this is Saturday night. I mean, we can read in bed any night of the week, and it's stupid to do it when we can actually go out. Oh, I thought it was your polite way of saying you wanted to have sex, honestly. I mean, I thought you and you needed an excuse to get into bed, which would be more than stupid.
Yeah, you know me. Speaking of like things then and things now, you know, well, you never said you were so, when we first started dating, you weren't so opinionated. You're using these horrible words, stupid. Yeah, really, I'm sick of these judgments all the time, all these opinions.
Oh, you wait a second.
No, now wait. No, everything's either this or that, or good or bad, or I like this rug. It's classy, but oh, that lamp, it's so dreadful. It's like, yeah, you know, oh, that actor, he's
Oh. Well, I think it's pretty obvious there's nothing either of us really wants to do tonight.
Well, Bob and Ellen are really interesting. You're welcome to come.
Oh. Well, Michelle and Gregory are good people. Yeah, they watch documentaries. You know, they're not boozing it up and being self-loathing about their appearances.
Well, Bob and Ellen don't watch a documentary, and then when that's over, put some wine and cheese in the futon, and sit around judging moralities as people who've actually had some experience of success in their lives.
Okay, Barbara and Ellen. Number one, they are grown women who have no love in their lives, okay? No, listen to me. They're cynical and dangerous, and they're looking to wreck any lives they can, including their own, because they have no clue what to do with their time. So if you ask me, so if you're asking me, there is a much greater joy to be had in watching a documentary and being one of the few people left who appreciates history. Oh, remember that? We actually studied that in college, remember? And does something about trying to keep it alive instead of ordering feminine drinks with vulgar names and discussing each new fad you've read about in Vanity Fair.
Well, that's a pretty revealing opinion. Calling all Showcase Cinemas. We've got that projectionist you've been looking for.
Oh, well, at least I know how to mourn.
Excuse me? Did I miss a line?
Look, honey, people like Barbara and Ellen, they're ignorant, okay? They would never think to watch a documentary and mourn the sad things that have happened in history to people who aren't them. All they mourn are the sad things that have happened to their private parts. You know, there are greater things in this world than stories of sex and business deals and cocktails and home decorating.
Yeah, apparently self-loathing intellectual elitism is at the top of the list.
Oh, all right now. Oh, we're past the 5-minute mark. This is officially a fight.
Yeah, well, it sounds like it go on forever. So, maybe we should just stop here.
But these are pretty severe ideological differences.
Well, these are questions of joy. Others' joy. And our own.
Joy. Fine. But more so, predictability, stagnation, the limitation of experience and communion, young urban professionals' social rituals, the blatant banality and cynicism of the entertainment industry. That might be nice.
Relax.
Oh, low key.
Oh, there's that play.
Play?
Yeah, it's playing over. You're right. I'm sorry. So, you go start the bath. I'll go get us some ice cream.
Good.
See? This is, well, here we are in agreement. I mean, clearly we understand simple pleasures.
The joy of simplicity.
You know, sometimes I wish I'd been a shaker.
You know, sometimes I really wish we didn't have all this money.
Wow. We didn't have when we first met, remember?
I remember. Oh.
So many choices.
So many people. I remember when it was just us. You know, alone on a Saturday night.
We didn't really do anything, did we?
Okay, go.
Cookie dough okay?
Cookie dough? Okay.
Saturday night is the loneliest night of the week.
Hi, I'm sorry. Man, what a thing. I just got pulled over by a cop, and he noticed my emission sticker was expired. I'm like, what's that going to be? Like another $75 thing? So I started crying.
You did? Good news.
Yeah, I know, but it was like I didn't have to try.
Well, was he cute?
No.
Well, that's too bad.
So I said to him that I was on my way to pick up my little girl, Enid. It just came out of my mouth, so of course he knows I'm lying, I can tell, because no one has a little girl named Enid.
Right. Well, what did he do?
He stopped it.
Good.
Yeah, he told me to get the emissions thing done with and that he'd let me go this time.
Great.
Yeah, but it freaks me out, let me tell you. That and, you know, I keep having dreams about Sai Baba.
Who?
Sai Baba. He's a guru of some sort. They chant for him in Norwalk and places. The guy who came to clean my rug, Gary, I assumed, you know, he was a pod, but then he picked up one of my Alan Watts books and started talking about it in Kundalini and stuff. And then he mentioned Sai Baba. But the weird thing is, they think he's God. Really God. The avatar is what Gary said, which I guess means God. And every night since then, I've been having these weird dreams where I'm someplace doing something, and then all of a sudden people start chanting or talking about Sai Baba. I tried to pick up one of his books, but they were out.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Well, I'm not saying I'll convert, but...
For Pete's sake, for Pete's sake, for Pete's sake, tell us about your date.
Oh, my date.
Yes, you are.
You want to hear?
Oh my goodness, yes, I got a babysitter so I can meet you. We want to hear. We're here to hear.
Well, that's the thing, let me tell you.
What happened?
Well, we met at the movie theater, and he looked really cute.
Yeah? No. He's really cute.
Right. So there he was, really cute, and I thought to myself, oh man, you know?
Yeah.
So we saw the movie, and then afterwards...
No, wait. I did not get a babysitter to hear a summary. Start from the beginning. Did you have popcorn? Did he pay for it?
I had popcorn, he did not pay for it. He had already bought the tickets. So we saw the movie.
Which one?
Dark Rain?
That's supposed to be really sad.
Oh, it is. It's really, really sad.
Isn't it?
No, it's sad.
Because it has that really cute that,
Yes, and he dies! Alone in a prison in Istanbul, like 1,000 miles away from his girlfriend who really loves him. I was like, stop.
Did he cry?
Yes. Plus, I was so tense from the whole date thing.
Well, did he cry?
No. Actually, he was sort of smirking.
Oh, well, I don't like that. Did he at least notice you were crying?
Yes, and he gave me a napkin.
Oh, well, that's good.
So then after the movie, as we were walking to the restaurant, he started talking about politics.
Oh.
Yeah, and over dinner, the Civil War.
Oh, the whole war.
One battle in particular.
He was probably trying to impress you.
Don't people understand how totally unimpressed I am with people trying to impress me?
He probably wanted you to think he was smart.
Would I be eating with him if you weren't smart? Have I eaten with a man who is not smart?
Well, he doesn't know that. So what happened next?
He talked for about 45 minutes about this one battle.
Well, which one?
Oh, like it would mean something to you? Anyway, I can't really say which battle I was feeding. I was sitting there thinking, cat food, kitty litter, broccoli, I'd like to bone this guy. It was like blah, 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 Shiloh, blah, 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 Lee.
And then Chamberlain, who was really a remarkable person, a professor of classical language at Bowdoin, he'd asked for leave to go fight, and they said no. So he went to England to study and then joined the army instead. He served throughout the entire war, and at the Battle of Gettysburg, he had the job of holding the flank at Little Round Top. Well, this is all in Shelby Foote's book.
Like I'm gonna read Shelby Foote's book, you know?
The Union had set up artillery on the ridge, you see. Of course, if you're going to turn the flank and get behind the Yankees, then, you know.
Right.
Yeah. So, Chamberlain had withstood several charges. He was running out of men and ammunition, but at the next charge, he made a counter-charge with bayonets, and the South freaked. They did not want to take Little Round Hill after that, oh no. He won the Congressional Medal of Honor, and you know what? One man can make a difference.
Why did they do that? Why did they talk to me about the Civil War?
Did you see that documentary?
Are you talking about the Civil War?
Yeah. Did you see that part, that letter? Please, oh, they're hysterical crying. Oh, this army officer knows he's going to die in the next battle. And he writes his wife, I can't listen to this, I'll start sobbing. The most beautiful letter. I cried. I sobbed. I boo-hooed. I couldn't watch the rest of the movie. I had to lie down.
Well, why couldn't he talk to me about something like that about the Civil War? Why did he have to go on and on about a stupid battle?
Because men think out, in. Women think in, out. No, that's true. So the reason they think of you last, after all the other stuff that's out there in the world, is because they think of themselves last. And you and your relationship with them is part of them.
That's why they like military history.
Right.
Because it's all out.
Right.
Well, what happened next? I have a 2-year-old. I need to live vicariously here. So then I said to him, are you nervous because you know I want to sleep with you?
Oh my God!
What I really wanted to say to him was, shut up and kiss me! Just please, God, shut up and kiss me! But instead I just said, I'm not really a Civil War fan per se. And then he was sort of hurt, I could tell, and he sort of moved the food around on his plate. And I started to think, I am such a jerk, you know? I mean, here's this guy taking me out, trying to talk to me. Okay, so it's about the Battle of Bull Run, whatever, but I can't even be nice to him? I mean, here I am, I'm 34, I haven't had a boyfriend since... Ron. Who was...
Unkind.
Unkind. I need to be more... I don't know.
Now, why do you want to date Patrick?
What?
I mean, aside from that he's cute.
Well, he looks like my father. A lot. And we have things in common, weird things. And when I look into his eyes, I feel like I'm going down a long tunnel towards ancient Celtic mystery.
Wow. Okay, that's a good reason. Did you tell him that thing that we talked about? About how you've got all this stuff going for you, a career and a nice place to live, and now you're really ready for a serious relationship and looking forward to it, you know, really strong and confident and knowing what you want, but letting him know you want something more than just a flank.
Oh, right. The thing. Right, okay. Well, Patrick, actually over the past year it's become sort of clear to me that, well, I have this career that's going well, and I have a nice home and friends. But the truth is that without, someone to share it with, it can be really lonely and empty. Really lonely. I'm sorry. I have to go to the ladies' room. It didn't really go how we planned.
No.
It just gets really lonely when they're talking about the Civil War. Politics.
I know.
Or books.
I know.
Because they're lecturing and you don't want to lecture. You want back and forth.
I know, that's the thing.
That's the thing. You want the back and forth.
You walk back and forth.
That's the thing.
Well, then what happened?
I stayed in the ladies' room a little while. And we chatted, about the toilet paper.
Well, that must have been a nice break.
It was. The Battle of Bull Run always makes me cry.
Do you want to go for a walk?
Yes. Do you ever think that there's just so much in life that we don't understand? Like my cat, Kitty. She's been staring at this cat next door for like 2 years, but I never let her out, so all she can do is stare at him from the deck. Sometimes when I see them doing this, I sing the theme song from Romeo and Juliet. Anyways, I had problems with her. Pee problems. It's a long story, but I decided it was finally able for her to be able to go outdoors. So I took her to the doctor and got her all of her shots, which cost like $200, and then I had to keep her in until all the shots kicked in. And then, the very day that I was finally okay to go outside, I come home from work thinking, okay, this is the day that Kitty gets to go outside. And I see Woody, the cat from next door, on my path. And what's at my door but a tiny little freshly killed bird, like a present, which he had never done in the whole 2 years I've been there. But my question is, how did he know? How did he know that this was the day, the first day in the 2 years I've been there, that she would come out? That's when I realized this is much, much bigger than we think.
What is?
Forget trying to analyze it, because most of it will always remain completely mysterious, and we should just honor the mystery. Do you think men do that and women sort of don't honor the mystery?
Maybe.
Why is that?
Well, what did he do then?
Where's your coat?
I didn't bring one. I always do that.
Here.
Well, you'll get wet.
That's okay.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
What did he do?
What?
Here.
Kind of hard to describe.
Tell us!
He gave me his coat, and he buttoned it up.
Oh, that is so hot.
And then he gave me his arm, and he walked me home the whole way. And he was quiet the whole time.
Wait, uncomfortable quiet or nice like you're in a bubble together quiet?
Bubble together.
Then when you got to your place, what did he do?
Good night.
He said goodnight and kissed me.
How was the kiss?
Very nice. It was a very nice kiss.
You had a nice date.
Did I?
Yes. No, you did.
I did. I had a nice date.
Wanted. Dance partner. For hours of pleasure. Must be experienced. And handsome. Nora's Dance Studio.
I'm Gilbert, here for the dance audition at 2:30.
You're early.
Yes, sorry.
Sorry? Sorry? Yes, sorry. Sorry. Yes, sorry. Yes, okay, well, we can start right away, shall we?
Yes. No, Patrice, we can dance first and talk later.
Talk later. Yes. Yes.
Shall we start with rumba? Or
Oh no, not the rumba, no. I was thinking of a waltz first, and maybe the mambo later.
Ooh, very intimate.
Yes.
Music?
Music! Sorry, yes.
Look, maybe we should just forget this.
Oh, no, I just a little.
No, really. Look, it's 3 o'clock. I have another appointment.
Look, you forgot something.
Yes. Thanks.
Can't I tempt you with a cup of tea?
No, I'm sorry, I must be.
I was really hoping.
Well, all right. A quick one.
Good, I got scones and jam too. Please, sit down. Could you just bring that table over here? Thank you so much. I guess I could have done it myself, I suppose, but I didn't think about it before I went out. Isn't that the way it always happens? Not thinking about things until you really need them? I'm always running out of this, that, and the other. Sometimes it's little trivial things like sugar. You don't miss it till you need it, do you? And you can't have tea without it. Or, washing up liquid. I have to admit I don't always wash up. Like, I got sink full dishes and you're washing up liquid and then you're really in a fix.
Yes.
I'm afraid I missed my little brother Harold and so died. Oh, I know what you're thinking. That's terrible. But it's true. He owed me 2 stamps from China that said given him one from Borneo. It was a fair swap. But I waited a whole month and he didn't send them to me. So I kept calling and he wasn't in and he didn't return my calls. And so I went round to confront him. And I found him dead underneath an oak tree for a whole month with a lawnmower still hiccuping in his hands. He knocked himself out over a low branch while mowing the lawn and died in a coma. Oh, thanks for the stamps was my first thought. But then I thought it was really nice of him to be mowing the lawn. My parents died 15 years ago. There he was, mowing the lawn and keeping it all nice for them.
Yes, that's very considerate.
Considerate? Oh no, it wasn't considerate. Well, maybe it was considerate. Yeah, considerate will do.
Well, that's that. Settled then, isn't it?
Oh no, because the same thing happened to my sister Lily. Well, not the same thing at all, really. But one day she was coming home from work and she could hear the telephone ringing. So she jumped out of her car and ran inside, but she'd forgotten to put the handbrake on. So her car ran backwards, out of the drive, across the road, and into the neighbor's driveway where her kids were playing. Naturally, they died. Splattered they were. One was splattered on the drive, and the other was splattered against the garage door.
Well, thanks for the tea. Time for bed.
I'm boring you, aren't I? Family history isn't very interesting, is it?
No, it's not that. It's just...
I got a brain! I got Twinkies. Would you like one? I was saving them for later, a little treat, you know, but I'd really like for you to have one. That was very gallant.
It was my pleasure.
Oh, gosh.
Sit down. I'll pour the tea. It was 2 sugars, wasn't it?
You noticed?
All seeing, all knowing.
Gosh, that's quite a quality.
And quality is everything.
That's just what our parents used to say. Before they died, of course. How funny you should say the same thing.
it?
Yes, quality is everything. It must have been a dreadful disappointment to them.
I doubt that.
Do you? No. No, I think I must have been. We all probably were. Oh, they were such lovely dancers. We used to watch them waltzing around the living room. We pretended we were watching TV, of course, but we were really watching them. That's how they died. They tripped over the TV wire and gave themselves a dreadful electric shock. Ordinarily, it would have been okay, but Harold had him playing with electricity that morning, and he changed all the circuits so they were shorted. He fancied himself a radio mechanic when he grew up. He was always practicing and changing things. Once, I put bread in the toaster, and out came music instead.
So, Harold killed your parents.
A dreadful thing to say. It wasn't an accident.
How old were you then?
13. It was 15 years ago. Oh, I'm 28 now.
Still as fresh as a daisy.
What a thing to say. Gosh. I never gave you a Twinkie, did I? I've got one here in my pocket. I was saving it for later, a little treat, you know. But I'd really like for you to have one.
No, thanks. I'm trying to give them up.
Gosh, that must take a lot of doing. Oh, you don't mind if I do then, do you?
No,
I
fine.
won't
Go
even
ahead.
in front of you. I know how hard it is to give things up. Have you ever given anything else up? Have you? Really?
Yes. I'm afraid I must go. I have another appointment. No, it's nothing to do with you. You're very interesting, in fact.
Never, liar.
No, really, it's true. You're a very interesting and funny person.
I'm dull and I'm boring.
No, you're funny. You made me laugh. I like that. Yes, really.
You're not just saying that to be nice, are you?
No, no, look. I'll cancel my appointment.
For me?
For you.
That's very kind.
Not at all. It's my pleasure. Stand up. Here. I'll dust you up. You're all dirty from the floor.
That's very kind.
Maybe you should be a little kinder to yourself. Charity begins at home, so they say. Start with a little self-discipline. That's what I do. A vigorous plan of self-discipline. Every morning, I wake up at 6 o'clock, and I write down exactly what I want to achieve. Then I go into the bathroom and say, Gilbert, you can do whatever you want. Then I do 90 minutes of vigorous exercise, pushing myself to the very limit, blah, followed by then I'm ready for whatever the day has to throw at me. Self-discipline. That's the key to success.
Gosh, with all that exercise, you must be very strong.
Oh yes. Strong here. And strong here. Mental strength is the answer. Be strong in your mind and you can be strong in your life.
Yes, I'm sure.
What you need... I say, I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
Maisie Roberts. You're Gilbert.
Nice to meet you, Maisie.
No, the pleasure's
What you need, Maisie, is a little mental strength training. A little of the old self-confidence.
I don't know what I'd be doing with that. My parents always used to say, humble is noble. Accept yourself for what you are. Poor, ugly child with little hope and you'll get along just fine. Arrogance breeds contempt.
That's familiarity.
With what?
Familiarity breeds contempt.
No, it's arrogance. We have the example of our uncle, Uncle Derwent. He sold Tupperware. He was one of the first Tupperware salesmen in the country. He was very successful from the beginning. He built up his huge empire, Derwent's, entirely from Tupperware sales. At first he was invited to parties given by the neighbors, until he was better known by the mayor, all the while building his Tupperware empire. Once, he was invited to a garden party given by the president. Uncle Derwent used to like spending the money he earned. He didn't like keeping it in the bank. My father said money was the root of all evil. But Uncle Derwent used to like buying gifts for people. When he came to stay with us for Christmas, he bought us all such expensive gifts that my father said it was arrogance and made us take them all back. But Uncle Derwent used to pay for poor families to go on holidays too, and he was always taking people out to dinner, but my father hated him. When he came to stay with us with a car full of chocolate eggs at Easter time, my father took out a shotgun that was reserved for the intruders and shot him. But he did it okay, because arrogance breeds contempt, and Uncle Derwent was arrogant, so it was all his own fault.
Did your father go to prison?
Gosh, what an idea! No, of course not. We buried Uncle Derwent under the house and forgot about him pretty soon. So, I don't think too much self-confidence is a good idea.
No, well, looking at it that way.
Another cup of tea?
No thank you. I'll be all
Oh, but
caffeined
tea
out.
awfully good for you, a lifts the spirits.
Bullshit! Dancing lifts the spirits. A brisk walk in the park lifts the spirits. A trip down the road to look at the marvelous architecture around you lifts the spirits. A cup of tea is no more than a cup of caffeine.
And going to the movies and Twinkie bars, too.
What you need, Maisie, is for someone to take you in hand,
Gosh.
direct you through life.
Oh, I don't know if anybody would do that.
Why not?
Well, because I'm
It's confidence again, Maisie. After every fall, you have to pick yourself back up and dust yourself down. Let me tell you about Noburio, the boy who wanted to die. He lived in a small village on top of a cliff, among the pine trees overlooking the sea. Below the cliff, the sea was fierce, and there was rocks in the sea. Every day, he used to sit and watch the sea beating against those rocks. For years, his only thought was to dive down there into that sea. Until one day, he decided that he had to do what he wanted to. So, he stood up and jumped down into the sea. He was lucky. He didn't hit any rocks, and he was so exhilarated by doing what he dreamed of that he decided to climb up on the cliff and do it once more. This time he wasn't so lucky. He hit a rock, smashed his leg. He was in terrible pain, but he climbed back up on top of that cliff, ignoring the pain, concentrating on his last mistake, trying to make this dive the perfect dive. And that's how Noburio lived his life, trying to become the perfect diver.
I don't know what that's got to do with me.
Don't you? Well, maybe you should just listen, because it's got everything to do with me. Every day, I wake up with the knowledge that I'm a failure, a nobody. But every day, I get up, and it's a new day, a new hope, a new chance. I have a dream. That's what I live for. That's why I get up every morning, to practice my dream. It's a long, long road. But if you can take a step, it's a whole step.
You're very brave.
No.
Yes, you are.
Come here, Maisie. Take my hand.
Oh no.
Do it.
I understand what you mean now.
we got, Connie?
10 up.
More or less. Time for a quick cut?
Yeah, why not? Looks like it's gonna be a long day.
You, want a sweet roll?
Oh, no thanks. Gotta watch the old waistline now.
Sure. So, how is everybody?
Getting along. Yours?
Barely, but getting along.
Another cup?
Time?
Yeah. No quitting starting till we have to.
Time.
Promptly. Later?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Good evening. May I help you? I'm Connie. Connie Fran.
Doris.
Doris Ruth. Miss Ruth, what can I do for you?
Oh, I'm just looking, only looking.
Well, you feel free to look around. Real beauty, isn't it?
What do you call that?
That's a ball.
A ball.
A brand new red ball. Shiny red.
Real beauty. For a bad one, I suppose.
That's a new plastic finish.
Feels kind of sticky, you know?
The latest thing.
Feels kind of sticky, won't come off, will it?
Where's lacquer tin one?
Cost more?
Hardly any.
But more.
Some more.
Nobody paid more for sticky plastic.
How do you like the color?
Kind of off red, isn't it? Ruby. Just looks like a bad job on the red to me.
Well, you should see it in the daylight.
What are those? What are those?
I wouldn't recommend those.
Why? What's the matter?
You know that you can't sell something for that much less without it showing. You know that. Everyone knows that.
But you can always pay too much.
You can really see the difference in this one.
Where?
Oh, it's evident.
Are you sure it's round? Looks a little off on this side. Flat place.
It's just where you're
You
standing.
have to take that into consideration, though, being a little flat on this side.
Well, get down here and take a real look.
The flat place is on the other side. You know, Miss,
Call me Connie.
Connie. Considering that this isn't real paint, it's kind of sticky. It's
Not really sticky.
Feels sticky. It's kind of off color, not too round. What would somebody ask for a look like this?
10.
You're kidding.
No. 10. It says here right on the side.
The factory says 10.
Oh,
That. Well, that's just what the factory says. Matter of fact, that's just the little tag it says, and you really don't know who put that there, do you?
the factory says 10.
10. Connie asks 10. Well, nice meeting you. Like I said, I'm just looking. Say, where's Pine Street?
Well, what have you got for a trade-in?
I got a green one.
Green, huh? Oh, where'd you leave it?
That nice looking green one right over there.
Rust coming
the paint? It's just little dust. Wash right off. I am very fond of that little green. I could give you 2 for it. Like I said, very fond. Just as round and green as everything and no trouble at all. Maybe 2.5. You're talking about mine? I'd have to get at least 5 for it. Couldn't do that. 5. You wouldn't get that anywhere. 5. Just not worth it. Very hard to move green. Haven't you noticed that? It's very hard to move green. You notice that everywhere. 5. Maybe 4. If the office approves. Only if they approve. I definitely want your friendship. Why? Why? Why my friendship? Well, I've been in business here for a long time. Why do you want my friendship? Wouldn't you rather have my cash? Very clever and humorous, just pulling my leg. 5, maybe 4. Let me see. 4 from 11 would be 7. From 11? That includes roundness, warranty, bounce indicator, heater, and tinted thingy bob. You said 10. Now you've got to have a tinted thingy bob these days. I have gotten along with a tinted thingy bob for years. I don't need a tinted thingy bob. That could bring it down to $6.75. With my green one in tray, allowing top dollar. That's your best price? The best. The best. The very best. Oh. We sure would like to put one of these in your house. We sure would. Oh, sure. We sure would. Oh, it's very, very nice, but I just couldn't afford one like that. I sure would like to trade with you today, but I just couldn't afford it. $6.75. I might be able to scrape up 5.5 at Great. Personal sacrifice. Hungry family, hungry children. 5.5 maybe, but no more. Tell you what I'll do. Since I have this one right here on the lot, now I like the color. Don't like it at all. Looks like a raspberry gum ball. I can roll it home for 6.25. That's a lot more than I'm even considering. Yes, but look what you're getting. Sticky red plastic for one thing. Roundness warranty, bounce indicator, all that. You can't beat 6.25. That's my best price. That's your best price. The best. The best. The very best. Oh. Where's Pine Street? Well, tell you what I'll do. Well, you just don't know what you're asking. I know what I'm asking. Yes, I know very well what I'm asking. All right. I'll figure it out for her. 6. Like I said, just looking. Don't really need a new one, particularly not a sticky red new one. There, that's for 6. Now, if you'll just sign here. Why? Just formality. Don't you trust me? That has nothing to do with it. Did I ask you to sign anything? No, I didn't. Yes, no. But I think if you don't you want my I want your cash! I am not going to make this easy for you. You take that in there and ask. And then I might sign. And I might not. Anyhow, I said 5.5. But look what you're getting! I'm just looking. Don't push too far. There comes a time when it's better business not to trade. Pine Street! Right! Don't sign it. It's not necessary. You know, some dealers would try and take advantage of you in this situation, but... Oh, I know that. Yes, I know that. I do. Well, we don't. So don't act like we do. You just take that in there and ask. I'm just looking around. Wait here. Wait here what? Wait here, please. Wait here, please. What? Wait here, please. Ma'am. I wonder how long it takes to get to Pine Street. That was my best price. That was your best price. The best. The best. The very best. Sorry. What if I buy the license? That would make it $6.10. Maybe if you paid for the license. $6.10's too much. But I like you, and I'm in a hurry. You won't get the roundest warranty at that price.
2, 4, 5, and 6 and 10. 6, 10. Give me the key.
You didn't say cash.
You didn't ask. A deal's a deal.
All right.
A deal's a deal.
Here's the key.
Here's the key. You want to know something about that green one of mine? That isn't dust. It's rust.
I would have given this one to you for 5, you idiot.
And I would have paid 7 for it, smart mouth. It's a color. I love this color.
Oh, no, you get cute with me. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
It's not time yet, too soon.
We're a little early.
Gotta watch that.
It'll happen. That part about Pine Street, that was cute.
Oh, thanks.
You just think of that?
Oh, no, I've been working on it. You know, you're getting real good at that whole sorry goodbye thing. It's very convincing.
Oh, thanks. I've been working on it. Another cup?
Yes, but I don't think there's time. Excuse me, may I help you? My name's Doris. Doris Ruth.
Connie. Connie Friend.
Well, Miss Friend, what can I do for you this evening?
Oh, I'm only looking.
Oh, just feel free to look around. Real beauty, isn't it?
What do you call this?
That's a ball. A ball.
The proletariat is right. The proletariat must always be right. The revolution of the proletariat against oppression must go on forever. And forever. And forever.
Leon, I was just reading the encyclopedia.
The heading?
Trotsky Leon.
Good. It's about me.
Yes. Listen to this. On August 20th, 1940, a Spanish communist named Ramon Mercader smashed a mountain climber's axe into Trotsky's skull in Coyoacan, a suburb of Mexico City. Trotsky died the next day.
What is the year of that encyclopedia?
2004.
Strange. But interesting. I'm Trotsky.
Yes.
And this is our house in Coyoacan.
Yes.
And we do have a Spanish gardener named Ramon.
Mercader. Yes.
And any other Trotskys living in Coyoacan?
Don't think so. Not under that name.
What is the date today?
August 21st, 1940.
Then I am safe. The article says that it happened on the 20th, which means it would have happened yesterday.
But Leon, Leon.
I would be dead today without the tiger's X in my skull.
But Leon,
Can't the capitalist press ever get things right?
but Leon, isn't that the handle of a mountain climber's axe sticking out of your skull?
Certainly does look like one. You know, Ramon was in here yesterday, telling me about the mountain climbing trip. And come to think of it, he had the mountain climber's axe with him. I can't remember if he had it with him when he left the room or not. Did Ramon report to work today?
Law is safe. Force must be used. And the revolution of the proletariat against oppression must go on forever. And forever. And forever.
Leon, I was just reading the encyclopedia.
Is it the Britannica?
Oh, listen.
The universe is always viewed by the victors.
On August 20th, 1940, a Spanish communist named Ramon Mercader smashed a mountain climber's axe into Trotsky's skull in Coyoacán, a suburb of Mexico City. Trotsky died the next day.
Yes, and
I think there is a mountain climber's axe in your own skull right now.
I knew that. When I was shaving this morning, I noticed this hair sticking out of the back of my skull. For a moment I thought it was an ice pick, so at first I was worried.
Oh no, it's not a nice pick.
Don't even say that word. You know that dear Curly liked me.
Yes, dear.
the one with the ice pick buries itself in my skull.
Yes, dear.
That is why I have forbidden any of these servants to allow ice picks into this house.
But Leon...
Nobody may be seen with an ice pick in this house, especially Spanish communists.
But Leon...
We'll do without ice. We'll drink our liquor neat as our Coca-Cola water. Who cares if it's Coyoacán in August? Not a bad song title, that. Coyoacán in August. Oh, be nice, we just won't pick at it. Allowed into this house in blocks, but may not be picked or chipped at under any circumstances, especially with an ice pick. Oh, and ice cube trays will be allowed also, if they've been invented yet. I bet that article doesn't say anything about ice cube trays in my skull, does it?
No.
Does it?
No.
Ah, I've outsmarted destiny.
But Leon...
There's only a capitalist explanation for the status quo.
But Leon...
Look at this.
Oh,
You know what this is?
no.
It is a score.
Well, I know that, but I don't...
I bought this skull. I own this skull. You know what that makes this? Trotsky skull.
A Spanish gardener with communist posing as a gardener wants to bury something in my head, be it that you know what, or anything else.
This will be here as a decoy. He will see this skull, recognize it as my skull,
Bury something in it and go on his way, and I go on mine. Is that not ingenious?
Oh, good boy.
Ah, 50 more years of Trotsky.
I have some very bad news for you, Leon.
A mountain climber's axe?
Ingenious.
What is seriously on?
I have a mountain climbers axe buried in my skull.
Smashed, actually. It says Mercedes. Smashed the axe into your skull, not buried.
All right, all right. What am I going to do?
Maybe a nice little hat would help to cover the handle. You know, one of those pointed alpine hats with the point and the feather.
Mounting the encyclopedia says I'm going to die today.
The 21st. That's today.
Does it say what time?
No?
So much for the use of that encyclopedia. All right, okay. I have until midnight at the latest.
What should I tell the cook about supper?
Yeah. She could forget about the soup course.
But this man is a gardener.
Yes.
At least he's been posing as a gardener.
Yes.
Doesn't that make him a member of the proletariat?
I would say so.
And what is he doing, burying mountain climbers' axes into my skull?
Oh, I don't know. Have you been oppressing him?
Why would he have done this to me?
Maybe he's a literalist.
What?
A literalist. Maybe Ramon ran into Manuel yesterday. You know Manuel, the head guy.
I know who Manuel is.
I know you know who Manuel is, but I...
One of these days, Mr. Stronsky, bang, zoom!
Maybe Ramon asked Manuel, do you think Mr. Trotsky will have time to look at the nasturtiums today? And maybe Manuel said, oh, I don't know. Why don't you ask Mr. Trotsky?
Very funny.
Or maybe he was just hot to Trotsky.
Very funny.
Or maybe he just wanted to pick your brain.
Stop it!
Stop it!
Call Ramon in here.
Ramon!
You better make it quick. I have a mountain climber's axe.
Ramon, come quickly.
Good morning, Ramon.
Good morning, Senor.
Have a seat. There, you see, we have very good employer-employee relations here. Did you bury this axe into my skull?
I did not bury it, senor. I smashed it.
Excuse me.
Well, so you can still see the handle.
It's true, Leon. The axe is not entirely out of sight.
So we cannot say buried. We can say jammed or perhaps smashed.
All right, all right. But why did you do this?
I think I read it about an encyclopedia.
Power of the printed word.
You know, I wanted to use an ice pick, but there weren't any around the house.
Why did you do this? Do you not realize that you smashed this axe into the skull of a major historical figure? I have run the Russian Revolution! I fought Stalin! I was a major political terrorist! Why did you do it? Was it political disaffection? Counter-revolutionary backlash?
Actually, it was love, senor.
It's true, Leon. I only saw you had to find out this way.
No.
Yes.
No.
See?
Oh, God. What a fool I have been! Why did you really do this, Ramon?
You will never know, Senor Trotsky.
This is a nightmare.
Luckily enough for you, your night will soon be over.
All right.
thanks, Ramon. That will be all.
Thanks. Senor, do you think you will have time to look at the nasturtiums today? They're really quite beautiful.
I do not think so, Ramon, but I will try.
Thank you, senor. Hasta la vista. Or shall I say buenas noches?
Well, the 21st of August, 1940. The day I'm going to die. Interesting. To think of all the 21st of August I have gone over in my life. Like a man walking over his own grave.
It's been wonderful being married to you, Ramon.
Thank you, Mrs. Trusky.
Though it's been a burden at times, being married to a major historical figure.
I'm sorry I was away from home so often. Tell me, the revolution.
I understand.
And I'm sorry I couldn't have been more in touch with my emotions.
No, please.
I'm sorry. I was so often had trouble expressing my feelings.
Well, I haven't been all that I should have been.
It's a little late for regrets. The mountain climber's axe. More than I scored.
Smashed, actually.
So, it wasn't old age, or cancer, or the ice pick that I feared for so many years. It was a mountain climber's axe, wielded by a Spanish communist posing as a gardener.
You really couldn't have guessed that, Leon.
So, even an assassin can make the flowers grow. How was I to know he would be my killer when I passed him every day? How was I to know that the man tending the nasturtiums would keep me from seeing what the weather would be like tomorrow? How was I to know that I would never be able to see Casablanca, which wouldn't be made until 1942, and which I would have despised anyway? How was I to know that I would never be able to see the bomb, or the 80,000 dead in Hiroshima, or rock and roll, or Gorbachev, or the state of Israel? How was I to know that I would be erased from the history books of my own land?
But reinstated, at least partially, someday.
Sometime. For everyone, there is a room that they go into, and it is the last room that they ever go into. Or else there is a room that they go out of, and it is the last room that they leave. This is my last room.
But you're not even here, Leon.
This desk, these books, that calendar.
You're not even here, my love.
The sunlight coming into the blinds.
That is yesterday you're thinking of.
The flowers blooming in the garden. You standing there.
That is yesterday. You were in the hospital, unconscious.
What does the article say? Read it to me.
On August 20th, 1940, a Spanish communist named Ramon Mercader smashed a mountain climber's axe into Trotsky's skull in Coyoacán, a suburb of Mexico City. Trotsky died the next day.
It gives you little hope for the world, yes? A man can have a mountain climber's axe smashed into his skull and live for one whole day. Perhaps today I will look at the nasturtiums.
I'm so sorry. My deepest condolences.
Yes, thank you.
Marcus.
Yes, Marcus. Thank you so much for coming.
We're all gonna miss him terribly.
Yes, it's a great loss.
Oh, we're all gonna miss him.
Yes.
You must feel terrible.
Well, I don't feel good. It was a terrible shock.
Death is always a shock. You're sitting at home doing nothing, and then suddenly death walks up and goes boom, and somebody falls down dead.
Yes.
What were his last words? Were they boo?
What? Ooh, no, he didn't really have any last words.
Did he make any noises?
Noises, what?
Yeah, guttural sorts of noises, or high-pitched shrieks.
Just noises. I don't know. They were walking around. Don't do that anymore.
Oh, Susan, you poor thing.
I've been waiting here for you. I'm gonna be a while.
All alone in the house now. Alone in the living room. Living room! That's a mocking phrase now, isn't it? All alone, all alone.
Please don't go on.
But you have to mourn, Susan, to mourn! I always thought the Irish were right to do all that keening. Do you want to keen, Susan?
Not really. Thank you anyway.
How about singing a Negro spiritual?
Big
Sweet moon, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
Thank you so much for coming.
Don't you want to sing?
I don't want to keen or sing. I'm an Episcopalian. I'll cry quietly in my room later this evening. Now, I attend to the other mourners.
You're avoiding the sadness, Susan. I can't let you do that.
Please let me do that. It's been a terrible day. I have to bury my husband.
Is he in the casket? It's a closed casket. He's not actually in some other room, propped up in some stuffed chair waiting to startle someone, is he?
Certainly not. Thank you so much for coming.
Oh, someone quite a fright. They'd be standing by this chair making conversation, then they'd realize they were talking to him, only he was stark, stone dead. Oh, that's a good one.
Yes, very good. Oh, David!
I'm gonna miss him too, you know.
How nice, or rather, how sad. Well, time heals everything.
You're not the only one with sorrow written on your forehead.
What?
I should say not. It's magic marker. It doesn't wash off. We're gonna miss him on the commuter train. We used to exchange morning pleasantries. Nice morning, or cold enough for you, or this train seems to be on time today for a change.
I see. Excuse me, I think the mortician is signaling me.
You know, your husband was the only person on that whole damn train who was even willing to speak to me.
How interesting.
The other passengers would get panic in their eyes if I even started to walk in their direction. They'd move away or pretend to be sleeping. But they didn't fool me. You can't sleep standing up.
You're tired enough, maybe you can.
But your husband, though, he was always very kind to me. Not like my father. Nowadays, my father won't even speak to me. Went to a seance and everything. Oh, he's dead. But I have this medium friend who has a special 800 number that lets you contact me there. Maybe you write that number to try to reach your husband on the other side.
Oh, I don't think so. Well, que sera, sera. I mean, la-di-da. Well, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. I just feel terrible about your husband being gone. I don't know what I'm going to do on the train in the morning from now on.
Yes, well, why don't you read a book?
That's an idea. Do you have any suggestions?
Oh my, I don't know. The Thornbird's Great Expectations. Any book, I don't care.
My favorite book is Babar the Elephant.
Yes, that is excellent.
Have you read it?
No, but I hear wonderful things. Ami, my. Well, thank you so much for coming. Goodbye.
Are you leaving?
No, I'm not leaving. I want you to leave.
thought it just meant thank you for coming. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Is there anything else you've said in code I haven't understood?
No, nothing. I don't think so.
Oh. Good.
It's just, well, oh my, now I feel terribly guilty for having expressed my emotions.
I don't feel guilty about expressing emotions. That's a good thing. You've had a terrible loss.
Yes, I have.
Are you sure you don't want a keen yet? I'm not Irish, but I think it's a very appropriate thing to do in a wake.
I don't know, maybe another time.
This would be the most likely time.
I don't know, what does keening sound like exactly?
Oh, it's real interesting. It's sort of like this.
Please stop staring. Go back to your conversational buzz.
Did I do something wrong again?
Well, it was a very startling sound.
Oh, it's just like crying, but more dramatic. Oh, I love to cry. You loved your husband, didn't you?
Yes.
Well, then, don't you want to keen just a little?
Well, I see your point a little. But I don't know that I really could.
You could do it softer than I did.
Oh, no.
Ease. I'm sure it'll make you feel better.
Would it? This is difficult to do in public. Couldn't I call you later this evening if you do it on the phone?
No, it's much more healing to keen at the funeral. You shouldn't do it over the phone.
I don't know.
Come on. It'll help. It's good. It's good. That's good. That's better.
Thank you so much for coming. No, not I feel much better.
Good. You're welcome.
Let me see if I understand this game.
What's to understand?
Well, I just want to say it out loud so that we both understand.
What's to understand?
Well, why don't you explain it then?
You have to convince me to step over the line. I have to convince you to step over the line.
Why?
To teach us negotiating skills.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Sure it does. It's just a game.
Yeah, but what are the rules? I mean, games have rules.
No rules, just arbitrary goals. You get me to come over to your side, I get you to come over to your side. Thus we learn the skills of negotiation and persuasion.
But it can't work. I mean, I gain nothing by coming over to your side of the line. That's not negotiation. In negotiation, you have to offer something. You know, mutual benefit.
Okay. I'll buy you lunch if you come over here.
Come on.
Really?
That's not negotiation. That's bribery.
Like you said, no rules, just results.
You are the bottom line.
What?
The motto of the camp.
I didn't know.
Yeah, they got on the gate in the grill work.
I'll tell you what, come on, step over the line. I'll buy you lunch.
How do I know you would?
Because I'm a nice guy. I keep my word.
Nobody here to ask. Everybody else is in the trust tower, you know, dangling each other on ropes.
Then you'll just have to trust me.
Oh, besides, getting a free lunch has got nothing to do with the game. And that's why we're here, to learn the game.
So, like you said, no rules, just results. And then you can let me learn from winning after those results.
But winning what?
Winning what?
What would be the point of winning?
Winning!
Winning what?
I don't know, it's a metaphor.
Yeah, right. For what?
For quarterly sales, I don't know. So come on, what do you say? Step over the line. I'll buy you lunch.
All meals are included. Low fat and nutritious.
Come on, we get out.
Look, we're going about this the wrong way. We've got to think like the people who put us here. I mean, they're consultants. Corporate management consultants, right?
Yeah.
How do they pitch this to our vice president of human resources? Send us your junior execs, and for $5,000 a head, we'll teach them to cross lines.
It's possible.
So, the question is, how does our human resources VP think? An oxymoron, I know, but still. Do you remember those kitten hanging on a poster things, you know, hang in there?
What's your point?
Oh, there's something soft and cuddly here. Something warm. Hidden the cold, binary cruelty of a win-lose situation. They're trying to teach us something. Oh, how to think outside the lines, as it were.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you cash. You can buy your own lunch or dinner. Get something with cream sauce, something with meat, for God's sakes.
I don't need meat. I like the food here.
Tell you what. If you don't cross this line, I'm gonna punch you. I'm going to tear you limb from limb.
You'd have to cross the line to get me. And then I'd win.
You're a lousy businessman. You can sell water in a drought.
What are you doing now?
I'm going to provoke you into attacking me, and then you'll cross the line.
I study the art of Zakikami. It's this progressive martial arts where you simply choose to ignore all attempts.
Look! Look! How old are you?
What does that have to do with me?
The game, trust me.
25.
So is everybody. You're all 25, 26. I'm 35. Hanging around you people, I feel like Humbert.
Humbert who?
Never mind. The point is that you're all here to get started. I'm here because I've tried everything else. It's my job! Do you understand?
What's your job, by the way?
Vice President of Human Resources.
Oh! Sorry.
Well, it wasn't always this way. I was like you once. They put me in sales. Dangled those year-end bonuses in front of me like meat on a stick. You know. We all bayed and yapped and went after it. I wasn't any good. They gave us this crap to sell, and I didn't want any of it. And I couldn't think of anybody else who would.
See.
You don't. You're young. You're probably brilliant. You think everything's been handed to you. And you think it's never going to end. It will. It will. You know, the last VP of Human Resources, he just vanished one day. He didn't even get a chance to clean out his desk. And, I felt good. They told me to take his place. And now I sit there and I order pictures of marathon runners or kittens or sunsets with these slogans that say, hang in there. Talent is no guarantee of success. But what is? There aren't any posters to tell you that.
Hey, calm down, okay? It's just a game.
No! It's not. It's my life. Don't you understand? I'm sitting there one day wondering when it's going to be my turn to vanish. And then I see a brochure for this place. Executive boot camp. Send your managers to our wilderness so they can survive in yours. The testimonials, the skills, the confidence, rappelling down cliffs without a care in the world. It's what I needed. I wrote up a memorandum right away.
Well, thanks. I'm really enjoying it.
Don't you see? You're young. What does it matter to you if you win or lose this game? To me, it's everything. Please, come across this line. Let me win.
That's not necessary.
Yes, it is. I just told you.
No. I mean, for either of us to win or lose, we both can win.
Are you crazy? There's only one winner, one loser.
Sure, that's what it looks like, but they're trying to teach us to think laterally. If the question is apples or oranges, we're supposed to think tutti frutti.
I don't follow.
The rules say, if this person crosses the line, that person wins. But the rules don't say only one person can win.
You mean?
We cross the line at the same time. We both win. Hmm?
That doesn't happen in real life.
Oh, we don't expect it to happen. That's what they're trying to teach us. And cooperate to achieve all your goals. I can see that on the poster. Can't you?
You mean we both cross the line at the same time?
Then, arm in arm, we go up to lunch. It's couscous with chipotle peppers today. I can't wait.
This is supposed to make us better executives?
Oh, better people. Count of 3.
Okay, and count though.
Deal.
One, 2, 3.
2 out of 3.
A stroke of genius. I decide to be Degas for a day. Edgar Degas. Why Degas? Says a pesky little voice at the back of my head. Why not Degas?
Pourquoi pas Degas?
Maybe the prismatic bars of color on my ceiling have inspired me. Maybe the creamy white light glowing on the walls has moved me. Maybe it's all this cheap French wine I've been drinking.
Anyway, I don't have to explain myself. Yes. Today I will be Degas.
Is it Edgar or Edward?
All right.
Okay.
So I don't know much about Degas.
Let's see. Dead.
French. Impressionist painter of what? Jockeys, ballerinas, flowers, that kind of thing. And okay, granted, I'm not French or dead or a painter of any kind. Not a lot of common ground, and yet, are not Degas and I united by our shared humanity, by our common need for love and coffee and deodorant?
Dad, have you seen my glasses?
Doris breaks into my inspiration.
I can't find my glasses.
Doris, I say to Doris, I'm gonna be Degas today.
He's gonna kill me if I'm late again.
Doris doesn't see the brilliance of the idea.
This is a tragedy.
Doris, I'm Degas. Is it Edgar or Edward? It's Edgar, isn't it?
Yo, what? Don't forget the dry cleaning. Bye.
Alas, poor Doris, distracted by the bagel. No matter. I start my day off and brush my teeth as Degas. Oh, man. This is wonderful. In the bathroom, everything seems
transformed, yet nothing has changed. The porcelain pullulates with possibilities. I mean, just look at the luster of that toilet and, oh, the light on that green plastic. The bristles are disgusting, but the light is fantastic. Perhaps I will paint you later. In the shower, it feels strange, lathering in immortals. What's even stranger is the immortal is lathering back. Man, how did I become such a genius? I, who bunked woodshop in high school. I mean, was it my traumatic childhood? Did I have a traumatic childhood? And there was Uncle Stasha's unfortunate party trick with a parakeet. Ouch. Anyway, something must have happened because now I am great. I am brilliant. My name will live forever! Whoa. Wow. This is too big for even me to contemplate. I go out into the world with dry cleaning. Glorious polychromatic city, gone the dreary daily deja vu. Today, deja vu. Hold on, idiot! Jerk, watch where you're going. You know who you almost killed. Yeah, an asshole. And the world would have lost another masterpiece.
What's the dirt today?
At the dry cleaners, I noticed something strange.
Shirt, skirt, jacket.
My dry cleaner acts exactly the same.
You know you need some serious reweaving?
Madame, I would love to capture you in charcoal.
My husband already caught me in cubes.
After 5.
Not a flutter of recognition. Then, on the corner, the news guy tries to sell me my paper just like always.
Billy News?
Actually, do you have anything en français?
Let's see. I got Le Mans, Le Monde, Le Rebe, Le Chat, Le Chasse, Lambine. Ah, Mademoiselle Boom Boom.
I'll just take the news.
Change.
Still not a blink of recognition. Then, as I walked down Broadway, people passed me by without a second glance. Or even a first glance. I might as well be invisible. I, Edgar Degas! I realized something in the shop. It makes no difference to me, Degas. To these people, I might as well be anyone. And if I'm anyone, who are all these people? And yet, perhaps the other Degas walked just as invisibly through the streets of Paris. Perhaps he too was rudely bumped into by the bourgeoisie on the upper left bank, shouted at by the sparkers at the food city de Montparnasse, cursed at by the less fortunate. Fuck you! Fuck you! There's a kind of comfort in this. Fuck you! Anonymous, I am free to appreciate the gray clouded pigeons overhead. The chiaroscuro, the M11 bus. Nobody knows it, but I am walking down this street with a jewel cut in my hands. The precious jewel of my talent.
Next.
My delicious anonymity continues at unemployment.
Sign your claim at the bottom, please.
Did you notice the name I put on the bottom right corner?
Edgar Degas. Edgar Degas. Edgar Degas. Edgar Degas. Edgar to what?
Edgar Degas. And
The name at the bottom does not match the name at the top of the form.
No.
Are you not the same person as the person at the top of the form?
I am a person at the top of my form. I am Edgar Degas.
Yeah. Dead French painter.
The same.
Next!
Recalling my painterly interests in racetracks, I stop off at the OTB.
Next.
Ah yes, 10 francs on windmill, s'il vous plaît.
Oh, my oui, monsieur.
Windmill, I say to him, because the jockey wears radiant silks of crimson and gold. Windmill, I continue, because her sable flanks flash like lightning in the field. Windmill, I say to the man, because in form and movement she doth speak an angel. A windmill, he says to me, always comes in last. And windmill does. But who gives a shit? I take off. The library. Maybe I should look myself up. Excuse me. Do you have anything on Degas?
Degas, you mean the crassly conservative counter-feminist patriarchal pedophile painter?
I mean the colorist who chronicled his age and continues to inspire through countless posters, postcards, and t-shirts.
Section D, I have to.
Patriarch.
Quiet!
But who needs the harping of critics, the lies of biographers? I know who I am. Famished by creativity, I stop at Twin Donut. So, there I am, scribbling a priceless doodle on an empty room. I notice someone staring at me. A young woman, writing in a journal. So, has she recognized me? She smiles a little. Yes, she knows I'm Degas. Not only that, she loves Degas. That one look has redeemed all my years of effort. I have put meaning into somebody's life. Should I seduce her? It would be tradition.
April 6th, Twin Donut. Just saw Edgar Degas sitting 2 tables over. So he likes vanilla crullers too. Suddenly this day is magnificent and glorious. The lovely lion
But no, I'd only cast her off, break her heart, not to mention what it would do to Doris.
would kill me.
Oh, but isn't it my duty as an artist to seduce this girl? Live life to its fullest.
Adieu.
Adieu. Too late. Then, on Fifth Avenue, a strange, mysterious figure passes by, leading a doorman, or vice versa. It's somebody famous! Oh, who? Kissinger? Woody Allen? Oprah? Ooh. Just for a second there, I forgot I am. For a moment, I seemed to be nobody. The labor of holding on to one's identity. At the museum, I am simply amazed to see how much I was able to accomplish, even without television. What's this? A self-portrait? Not a great likeness, maybe, but oh, so full of what? Feeling. I stare into my fathomless eyes.
Bit smudgy, isn't it?
Smudgy?
This area here.
Okay, but what about this area over here?
No, this area here, that's smudge.
sunflowers. I couldn't believe it. The day he started signing his paintings, Vincent. Vince, we called him. What a jerk. Yes. Woman with chrysanthemums. A personal favorite among my masterworks. Oh, God. When I remember that morning over a century ago, can it really be that long now? This was an empty canvas, and I stood in front of it, paralyzed by its whiteness. Then I reached for my paintbrush, and the picture crystallized. In a moment, I saw it all. This pensive woman, oblivious to the transcendent burst of color right at her shoulder. The natural exuberance of the flowers right alongside her human sorrow. Yes! Yes! Our blindness to the beautiful, our insensibility to the splendor right there within our reach.
Step back, please.
Excuse me.
You have to step back, sir. Too close to the painting.
I am too close to this painting.
Do you copy?
I do not copy. I am an original.
Sir?
I step back. But the glow of my exaltation stays with me all the way to the Acropolis Diner.
Oh, God.
Where Doris meets me for dinner.
What a day.
What a fabulous day, epic.
6 hours of Xeroxing.
No, Degas, remember?
Degas?
I've been Degas all day.
The toilets erupted again. The woman's room was like Vesuvius.
I am Degas.
They were going to fix the toilets last week.
As Doris dilates on toilets, I begin to feel Degas slip away a little.
Wait up!
Like a second skin I'm shedding.
Wait up!
Leaving nothing behind.
Where is that guy?
And then, I noticed someone at another table staring at me. Looking at me with such pity, such unalloyed human sympathy.
At least I found my glasses.
Then I realized something.
They're in my purse all the time.
The man is Renoir.
See?
By now, Degas is completely gone. Doris and I walk home in silence. People say they have a voice inside their heads. The voice that tells them the story of their lives. Now I'm walking down the street. Now I'm taking out my key. When did that street light burn out? Is there meaning to all that? Who's that person coming down the stairs? Now I'm putting my key in the door. Now I do this. Now I do that. The facts of our lives. Yes. I too have always had a voice like that inside my head. Only now, tonight, nobody's listening. That presence that was always there at the back of my head, listening in, is no longer there. Nor is there a presence behind that presence, listening in. Nor behind that presence, nor behind that, nor behind that. All the way back to the back of my head, the story of my life is going on. I've watched. I've heard. I am alone. Then I find myself upstairs, sprawled on the bed while Doris runs the bathwater. Degas is dust. All of my fame, all of my glory, all of my achievements, utterly forgotten. Immortality? A cruel joke. That jewel that I bore through the streets in the cup of my hands is no longer there. And my hands are empty. I have done nothing. Absolutely nothing. Then I find myself looking through the doorway into the bathroom, and I see Doris standing there with her foot up on the line-footed tub, drying herself off. The overhead light is dim, but Doris is fluorescent, radiant, luminous, with pinks and lavenders and vermilions playing over her skin. The towel she's wrapped in gleams like a rose. She turns and looks at me and smiles.
Bonsoir, Degas.
Degas? Who needs him?